Hello, and welcome to another episode. Today, we will be playing The Last Case of John Morley, and I'm hoping we found out all the secrets and the conclusion in this third part. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm so excited, you guys. Time to play a little bit of spooky games, and, yeah, let's get to it. Oh, let's go.
It was an ungodly hour when my battered car crept along the winding, shadowed road leading to Westland Asylum. But what I found upon arrival was disquieting. The building, forsaken for more than a decade, remained illuminated. Was it some ancient emergency system defying the passage of time? Or was someone awaiting my arrival?
Oh, you guys. I'm scared. Should we walk around a little bit outside first? I feel like maybe we should just see what's out here. Just in case there's a secret. Or like a important thing. Gilbert, I am leaving now. I have gathered all my belongings, but I see that yours are still here. I have had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway leading to the back courtyard remains. I've covered it up a bit, but I'm sure you'll remember where it is. The kitchen window was broken, and quite frankly, I don't believe anyone will come to mend it. You should be able to get it through there without any trouble. Take care.
So, there's an alternative entrance, hidden somewhere in the wall of the asylum.
Ooh, I think I skipped it. Like we were gonna find out the door was locked. Probably. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Also, is there anything here? Ooh. Ooh, I hate that. I hate that. That's wild. That's a little crazy if you ask me.
The front door, sealed shut.
Sealed
As
shut.
expected.
It's
Nothing is
expected.
ever straightforward, is it? I'll have to
No,
find
sir.
another way in.
Not for us, sir. Okay. Oh? This piece of grass is awful shiny. You know? I don't know if, that's a special piece of grass, man. Oh, ha, ha. I see. Oh, I'm terrified. Are you kidding? Spooky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Cat burglar instinct.
Oh, bloody hell, it's pitch black in here. Looks like I've stumbled into what could be the kitchen.
Oh yeah. Well, let's get a light. Are you saying that we don't have our light? That is rude.
Impossible. Locked as well.
We're not leaving any stone unturned, folks.
Damn it. The lantern. It's broken. I'll have to manage without it for now.
So, this looks like a little lunchroom. Very cute, I guess. Very, need some light. Which I do not have. So. Ooh, I thought I saw someone. Terrified. Terrified. Okay. Let's see.
Some of the rooms are completely trashed. I didn't expect the asylum to be in such a state of decay.
West wing is locked. Okay.
A bloody handprint. Someone injured must have leaned against this wall.
Injured? Or... Can we take this? Why? How is it still on? It's not connected to anything. Place of hope and healing. I don't think anyone got healed.
May 1922. This letter was written half a year before Elodie's murder. It's possible she was still a patient here at the time.
May 5th, 1922. Dr. Mulder, director of the Westland Sanatorium. Sir, in view of the escalating violent incidents within this institution since the arrival of patient B03, we, the undersigned, feel it is our duty to express the following concerns on behalf of the sanitary support staff. Patient B03 requires specialized care that strict oversight, necessitating immediate confinement in the isolation cell. Access to shared or public spaces should be allowed only under the supervision of 2 attendants equipped with tranquilizing injectables. The recent incidents have underscored grave deficiencies in this institution's security measures, revealing its underpreparedness to house patients with such a high degree of aggression. We strongly urge the hospital administration to implement decisive measures without delay. Should our concerns remain unaddressed, we will be compelled to escalate this matter to the National Asylums Workers Unit, which has been made aware of our grievances. Respectfully, Nurse Florence Norman on behalf of the sanitary support staff at Westland Sanatorium. Who is patient B03? Is it Miss Elodie?
The nurses were genuinely concerned about the aggression of patient B03. Westland Asylum was a top place in its good old days.
Okay, so this is kind of like an ad. Compassion, understanding, and advanced techniques of mental health care, making the start of recovery, Dr. Mulder's guidance, and I cannot even pronounce that. I will not try. Progressive therapy insights providing effective treatments for our nervous ailments, melancholy, hysteria, and other mental disturbances. Services include restorative breast cures, modern electrotherapy applications, talk therapy, and moral treatment. What is moral treatment? Personalized occupational activities, holistic and humane care. What? No thanks. Same. Okay. First aid. This is where the hurt person would have went, I guess, if they were hurt.
The girl. How is the girl?
You mean Miss Lady Fordside. Don't worry, that bloke didn't lay a finger on her. But you took quite a knock. This is going to smart.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Great. Dr. Mulder, I presume? Anything worth checking out? Right here? To all staff and family members of patients, on the forthcoming Tuesday, the 6th of April, 1932, and as previously announced, the closure of this institution shall take place. Within the span of 1 month, the sanatorium shall fully be closed, and the patients will be transferred to other hospitals in the area according to their individual needs. As for the staff, you may request any outstanding payments and the severance compensation proportional to the time worked at the administration office, which shall remain open for 1 additional week following the closure, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your convenience, we kindly request that you schedule an appointment. The final working and insurable day shall be Monday, the 4th of April, 1932. Dr. Mulder, Director of Westland Sanatorium. Wow.
The asylum was shut down 10 years ago. Judging by the state it's in, they probably had no choice but to close it due to the building's condition. Some basic rules, but quite necessary, I must say.
Ay. Yeah. Huh? Hey. Oh, it's a pole. It's a pole.
locked. Without the key, I won't be able to access the upper floors.
Without the key, you say? I'm a pro at finding keys. As I turn myself around. Okay, the office would be a great place to look. Let's just come back here, though, and see, make sure. Nothing fancy, nothing great. Alright, office. What do we got here? Memorandum. Pursuant to the established protocols and regulations of Westland Asylum, in preparation for the forthcoming annual report to the Board of Trustees, Dr. Leonard Sheridan will retain custody of the patient records for a duration of 5 days. Members of the medical staff requiring access to these records during this are advised to direct their inquiries to Dr. Sheridan's office between the hours of 9 and 3 p.m. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Thelma Crainton, Plankton.
I need to find Dr. Sheridan's office.
Why would that open if not surprise? And that doesn't open. I think this is going to be a fake door. Watch it. I'm calling it now.
This file cabinet is now empty. It probably held all the records of the inpatients.
Pens. Doctory stuff. Okay.
We must formalize the admission of Miss Lady Fordside. I have her file here.
That girl? What do you think of her?
I don't quite know. She seems a good girl. I do hope she recovers soon.
I know what Dr. Mulder thinks of her.
Oh, don't be wicked.
You cannot tell me you haven't noticed. Have you seen the way he looks at her?
Shh, hush now. Someone's coming.
Forbidden. Straight to prison. Do not pass go. Do not take $200. Can I take that file? It's probably your file. Who is coming? Oh. Where? Where? Where's the phone? Brother.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
I want to go home.
Mr. Morley, is that you?
Lady Margaret?
Oh, I want to go home.
Mr. Morley, I'm so relieved to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach your office, but I couldn't get through to anyone.
It's awfully late at night, Lady Margaret. How on earth did you know I was at Westland Asylum?
Well, I was already in bed, truth be told. But there was something on my mind. A vital detail I'd forgotten to mention.
What?
I called your office, searched for you at the mansion, and when I couldn't find you there, I assumed you might be investigating at the asylum.
I see. Very resourceful of you. Now tell me, what is this detail of such importance?
Oh yes, of course. I almost forgot. You see, the truth is, I'm afraid that you're not alone.
What the devil does that mean? Hello? Lady Margaret?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die. Oh. Huh? I don't want to do this. Do we have to do this? Oh.
Is someone there? Damn it.
Wait, I'm so
I've got a
scared.
bad feeling
I'm so
about this.
scared. I'm so scared. Okay. That's what I thought I heard was a wheelchair being pushed. Open door, cold to warm. What? You guys, I'm so scared.
Internal report. Patient B08, Miss Beatrice Marin, female, 28, reclassified after initial misidentification. Miss Marin presents with severe self-destructive behaviors. She engages in autosarcophagy, self-cannibalism that has markedly compromised her physical integrity and compulsively ingests her own hair. These actions, driven by deep psychological torment and overwhelming despair, leave her in a perilously fragile state. As a precaution, she is secured in a straitjacket and confined to an environment entirely devoid of any utensils or objects that might facilitate further self-harm. Her treatment protocol centers on the administration of potent sedatives to alleviate anxiety and curb these impulses, with ongoing monitoring.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay. I believe her. Nah, bro. I'm so scared. I assume we have to push those.
Internal report. Patient B03, identity unknown.
Oh.
Male, early 30s. Admitted after being the cause of a series of violent incidents. The patient exhibits a disturbing duality. Episodes of unprovoked,
It's
nearly
that guy.
superhuman aggression, displaying raw, overwhelming physical into an eerie, profound apathy. His faculties appear suspended during these lulls, leaving him in a state of unnerving inertia. Due to the unpredictability of his violent outbursts, he remains confined within a reinforced cell. Treatment involves high doses of sedatives,
You guys, I'm
potassium
scared.
bromide or morphine, and a regimented course of electroconvulsive therapy, alongside stringent restraints, such as an anti-biting mask and, if required, an iron muzzle. Ongoing monitoring is maintained. Internal report. Patient B02. Mr. Norbert Clark, 45, from Sanderson, is a persistent pyromaniac whose actions have repeatedly endangered both property and life. Despite his seemingly frail build, he harbors an alarming compulsion for fire setting, a tendency exacerbated by intermittent episodes of disorganized thought and incoherent speech under duress. His unsettling, fixed gaze suggests the planning of covert schemes, amplifying his threat. To mitigate risk, he is isolated in a secure cell, thoroughly cleared of flammable materials. His management includes a regimented program of sedatives and antipsychotic medications to stabilize his manic and schizoid symptoms, with vigilant oversight maintained.
I bet this has something to do with open the cold, close the hot, or something. Okay, we can't get in BO3. I'm so scared. Well, I think I've turned them all on. Maybe not in the right way. Okay, cold to warm. So blue, yellow, green, red. Oh no. I think blue was... That's red. Of course it's in here. Okay. Blue. Where is yellow? Blue. Thought yellow was back further. Yellow. Green. Oh no. What do I do? Maybe I go opposite. So this red. Blue. Wait, where's green? I don't know. There we go. That's the only one that wasn't kept down, so must have been it, right? Can I take this shovel with me? This hardly seems fair. Transfer of patient BO3 to Area M. Following several sessions of electroconvulsive therapy, the patient has shown significant improvement. Previous violent episodes have been entirely eradicated, and the patient now presents with a profound state of apathy. Characterized by emotional detachment and a notable lack of response, his interactions are limited to monosyllabic utterances with no signs of aggression or emotional reaction. This behavior may be attributed to intensification of treatment, as well as a potential underlying psychological condition that we must continue to investigate. It is anticipated that with continued observation, the patient will gradually regain his ability to communicate and exhibit emotional responses. However, the complexities of the case should be taken into consideration, along with the need for potential adjustments to his ongoing treatment. Given the control of his violent tendencies and the stabilization of his condition, it is deemed appropriate to transfer the patient to Area M, a less restrictive environment, though under strict supervision. Close monitoring is recommended to assess any potential changes in behavior, with the possibility of further adjustments to his medication. Dr. Sheridan. Well, guess we didn't go well with that, did we?
This room gives me the shivers.
I bet, bro. Oh, East Wing. Oof. That's rough. Huh? Okay, let's get out of here. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I need to hide.
No, no, no,
Quickly.
No, no. No, 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 no.
I can't hear it. Could it be gone?
I'm scared. I don't want to go out there. Where am I going? Get me the hell out of here. Bro, Stephanie. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. West. Can't open this yet. I have the east wing. Which means... go over here. Oh my god. This is horrifying. Oh yeah. Huh? What was this sound? Oh my god.
A maintenance uniform. Oddly well prepared. Not a speck of dust on it.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Clean water, an apple, a bit of bread. The food's still fresh. A cigarette case with a bit of tobacco still inside.
Matthew Gabriel maintenance.
Looks like someone's been coming through here. Perhaps this is what Lady Margaret meant in her call. Or was she trying to warn me about something else?
I don't know, man, but I don't like this. I don't like this, man. If we notice a number, we need a number for that door. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, we're gonna need numbers. For all these rooms.
I'd rather not go through there. Looks ready to cave in at any moment.
I bet that's how he gets around so fast. A bathroom. Oh.
Here it is. Dr. Sheridan's office. Elodie's record. Patient at the sanatorium.
Lady Fordside was admitted to this asylum upon the directive of her mother, Lady Margaret Fordside, a notable benefactress of this institution. The patient exhibits a persistently low mood, a tendency towards social withdrawal, and recurrently negative thoughts. Lady Fordside expressed concern over the risk of the patient's engaging in self-harming behavior. Preliminary observations. During the initial evaluation, the patient displayed a withdrawn posture, delayed responses, and consistent avoidance of eye contact. She reported feeling trapped in a constant state of oppression and described a persistent sense of unease. Though she refrained from providing further detail, her condition necessitates close observation and a progressive therapeutic approach to monitor and assess any changes. Hereby, the administration of Miss Fordside to our institution is formally recorded. A detailed follow-up of her progress shall be maintained. Dr. Mulder.
Nothing of interest here. Strange. Elodie's record was easy to find, but there's no sign of anything related to Walter Brandon. Something doesn't add up. What am I missing?
First and foremost, I must acknowledge the commendable results you have achieved with your recreational reading therapy. It is evident that the escapism and the avenues offered by literary fiction have contributed significantly to alleviating the anxieties of our patients. However, I regret to inform you that one of your patients, Miss Lady Fordside, will no longer participate in your reading sessions. Given that she is the daughter of the esteemed Mrs. Margaret Fordside, I deem it unsuitable for her to associate with certain individuals whose questionable moral standing may have adverse effect on the delicate mind of a young lady. It is best that she be kept apart from such influences. Therefore, I am relieving you of any responsibility for her care, and I shall take over the management of Miss Lady Fordside's treatment from this day forward. I have already communicated this decision to her mother, Lady Margaret. I trust you will understand the necessity of this change. Dr. Mulder. Questionable mortality don't make me laugh, Frederick. What truly eats away at you is the fear that those bad influences might actually be good for her. What is it you truly aspire to? A seat among the nobility, perhaps? You're a pathetic hypocrite, consumed by your own ego. Damn.
Wait. No, it can't be. There he is. In the photo, Dr. Sheddenand in the center. And right next to him, it's him. The man with the knife. That wild mane, that unkempt beard, it's unmistakable. But what's he doing here? And he's holding a book.
Oh my god.
What was that noise?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sounds like something just came crashing down.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What even was that? Oh? Could it have been that? What if the rest of the floor falls down? Oh my god. Stairs? Oh my god. I feel like I need to find stuff first. Dear Dr. Mulder, the books you requested are now available in the archive. You may pick them up at your convenience. Here's the new entry code. Okay, we have an entry code. I just have to find my pen again. New entry code is 89981. And this is the archive. Okay, so we have the archive place now. Okay. Okay. Oh, is there nowhere to go up there? Okay. This is our only way. We gotta go down. And he's gonna be right there. Oh my god. Oh shoot. I'm so scared. Okay, 8, 9, 9, 8, 1. This is crazy. What do you guys see when you look at number 1? Ooh, better yet, what do you see when you look at number 6? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Key box is the mop. I need a coder. Okay. Right. Oh, key box. We got this. The key box is the mop, which is which one's supposed to be the mop? I think it's number 4. And number 4 is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Yay! That was to the lift, right? Okay. We got the key to the lift. Anything else? No. I'm so very scared. Where do we go now? Second floor. What is that one? I'm so very scared. Where do we go now? I'm scared. I'm scared. That's where I was. He was right here. He was literally... Why? Oh, Dr. Mulder's office. We need more information. Oh.
Patient recording, Lady Fordside, February 3rd, 1922. Daily record number 23. Let us begin. How are you feeling today, Miss Fordside?
I feel well.
Elodie, we have discussed this before. If you do not tell me how you truly feel, we will make no progress.
I feel a little sad, perhaps. I am alone here. I miss my mother and having company. So much time with nothing to do makes me think of things I do not wish to think of.
I see. Listen, Elodie. I believe you are looking at this the wrong way.
Get away from her, first
Instead of
of all.
dwelling on what you call dark thoughts,
Straight
you
to
were
prison.
focus on possibilities. Your outlook would change entirely. A young, beautiful woman such as yourself should look to the future with excitement. Think of all the adventures that lie ahead. Your family, your career as a painter. Perhaps even finding a man. A man
Sir.
of good standing.
Back
One who could
yo
protect you from your demons.
up.
A man?
Tell me, Elodie, is there no man who stirs your heart?
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
Miss Fordside, you may go. We shall continue later.
Very well.
Have you lost your mind? Where is your professionalism?
Do not presume to judge my methods with your oh-so-righteous reading therapy.
Methods? The entire hospital is whispering about you. She is a patient, Dr. Mulder, and she is mentally unwell.
Yeah.
Listen, Ferdinand, stay out of my
But-
affairs, and I shall stay out of yours. Or
Yeah.
have you forgotten which one of
Leave.
us is the director of this institution?
No, wait.
Do as you please. But if I ever witness such a scene again, I will not remain silent.
Yeah, I wouldn't be silent right now.
Damn fool.
You can't just be doing that. Oh. I have fully incriminated this man. I bet he killed her. Ah. I bet he killed her. Fully don't trust this man. Fully don't trust the sounds. Ah. Who to what? This is the library? Library? Library. Maureen, finally, patient 1365 has returned the book. Every time they borrow it, takes a month to bring it back. When it's not him, it's that girl. I can't even imagine how many times they've read it. But there are other patients who have also requested it, and I've made the decision to take it off the shelf and place it under the custody of the one who opened the golden box. If anyone asks for it, it will be there. Pia Wolson, librarian of the Westland Asylum. Which book? Oh, the golden box. We need to find the golden box. Ooh, the myth of psychology. In the shadows of forgotten myth lies the story of the psyche, the soul herself driven by longing to reunite with her lost love. Cupid, also known as Eros, god of love, desire, and irresistible attraction. Her path leads downward into the depths of the underworld. There she must retrieve a golden box, said to contain a trace of Persephone's beauty. Persephone, the goddess of spring and fertility, and yet also the somber queen of the dead. But Psyche is warned. Do not open the box. Still, hope is a dangerous thing. Perhaps she believed that a touch of the divine beauty would make her worthy again in Cupid's eyes. Perhaps it was simply curiosity, that old companion of tragedy. She opens the box. But there's no beauty inside, only darkness. A deathly sleep seeps out, wrapping her in silence.
Her body falls still, suspended between life and death. And so she enters the hidden kingdom, the realm of madness. Okay, that's macabre and beautiful at the same time. Love it. Right up my alley. Okay. Moving on. Oh, a letter, perhaps? Internal note on the patient organization and cataloging. For the swift and proper cataloging of patients, a system of labeling is employed in which each patient is assigned a number corresponding to the room they occupy. The passcode to access each patient's cell is the discharge number assigned upon admission. This number must be consulted in the admissions register or in the individual patient record. Should a patient be transferred to another location within the institution, their cataloging will be amended according to the new room to which they are assigned. Patients classified as dangerous, whether to themselves or to others, are housed in the basement, in specially adapted cells designed to ensure their isolation and safety. This area is designated as Area B. The ground floor contains the common areas of the establishment, such as the kitchen, dining hall, and administrative office, where matters relating to paperwork are handled. A small first aid room and the archive containing all records and documents pertaining to staff and inmates are also located here. The doctor's offices are situated on the second floor, which is a designated area for medical care. However, an exception is made for the office of Dr. Mulder, the director of the sanatorium, who occupies the third floor. On the second floor, one will also find the rooms of male patients, Area M, and female patients, Area F. It is most important to note that the attic, which was previously used as a recreation room and for the therapeutic activities, has been permanently closed due to its unsuitable and unsafe structural condition. This system of organization and catalog have been designed to maintain proper control and safety of all inmates, as well as to ensure efficiency in the management of the various sections of the asylum. Selma Cretan, Administrative Secretary, Westland Asylum. All right. Okay, let's see. So we're pretty much done in this room, yeah? Oh.
The Adventures of Walter Brandon, the intrepid captain of the Stella Maris, braving the treacherous South Seas. What in the devil does this mean?
When Captain Walter Brandon and his sloop is caught in the midst of a violent storm, it seems his fate is sealed, but by some miracle he manages to survive. Clinging to a splintered spar from his wrecked vessel, after enduring a long ordeal at sea, he washes ashore on a distant island where he will live for many months and encounter no end of wild adventures. All right.
I don't know how to get into Mulder's office yet. Shall we look? We've already looked that way. Okay, this is that room.
We're going to 3.
We're going to 3.
Do you guys hear that? I think we need to go to the women's, maybe.
What was even that? Oh, the patient registration number for her is 2546. What is with the sounds in here? That's right, he was like all mad with him because of the writing thing. Well, I don't know what that was, but I hope we don't get schmurdered, you know? That would not be, not be fun. Yeah. If only I could get there. Can I not climb this anymore? Okay. Oh no. We have to take the elevator. Oh. Oh my god, I'm scared. What is happening? I'm so terrified. Attic. I'm scared. Okay, let's try these random, this patient number we found on that. 1365 on all of these. first room we got the right number. Oh shit, oh shit. This is Walter Brandon's room. Dear Walter, there's something about you that I cannot ignore. A quiet strength, a resolve that feels unshakable. The thought of all you've endured fills me with a kind of admiration. I can scarcely put it into words. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. And yet, I wonder if you sense it too. Those stolen glances, the way time seems to pause when our eyes meet. Perhaps it's nothing, or perhaps it's everything. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the night watchman rarely checks the attic on weekends. Some evenings, during those quiet moments before we're all sent to bed, I like to slip away and wander up there. There's a particular stillness in that place, a kind of peace I feel nowhere else. Tonight at 7 sharp, I think I might take one of those little walks. Perhaps I'll find the calm even sweeter. Yours, Elodie. Oh my. Really getting into it, bro. A key.
This must be the key to the attic. Let's see where it leads.
Oh no. We're in so much danger. Okay.
Stella Maris. That was the name of the ship captained by Walter Brandon.
Aww.
A ship's old helm, tied to the bed, as if it were the quarterdeck of a vessel. That hospital screen is positioned like the sail of a ship. This room is the room of a madman. The entire space is arranged as if it were the deck of a ship. Did that man truly come to believe he was a character in an adventure book?
Oh. He lost his marbles. I'm scared. I'm scared to leave here. Now where? Attic. That's for definite upstairs. Wait. I'm so scared, you guys. Help. Help me, Jesus. Oh no. Well, there's walking that way. Is there a lamp? How did she just do all this in the dark, bro?
Looks like Elodie found herself a little hideaway. Powerful drugs for depression. Anxiolytics. The girl improved, but it seems the doctors were baffled by her mind. Elodie found painting, and with it, a way to spill the shadows that crawled through her mind.
Aww. Poor thing. Can you not? Can you not do that?
A pair of scissors and a comb. Elodie put in real effort to make him fit the mold of her ideal hero. Hair on the chair, strands on the floor. This is where the transformation took place. She remade patient 1365 in the image of her most secret longings.
Oh my gosh.
An alarm clock. Most likely, they used it to slip back to the second floor before anyone noticed they were gone. Every detail planned to perfection by Elodie. The room has been decorated to resemble some sort of island in the South Seas. Of course, I should have guessed. She pulled him into
Elodie's
her world.
room.
Elodie created Walter Brandon.
What? Dear Elodie, it's been some weeks since you requested a private session. As both your physician and your friend, I found myself troubled, unable to cast aside the thought of solitude you spoke of those weeks past. Solitude which you have not since uttered a word. These days, buried as I am with duty, I shall be confined to my office until the late hours of the night. Should you, at any moment, feel the impulse or the need for company, do not hesitate to visit me. The code to my office, writing this down, Mulder, taking you straight to prison, is 39124.
This letter. At the very least, it's highly inappropriate.
Highly inappropriate. He's her doctor.
A draft letter. Scratched out and full of corrections.
My dearest Walter, do not worry, everything is in place. I know it won't be easy, but this is crucial that you take the first step. Once they grant you your discharge, everything will change. I will be ready to follow you the moment you are out, in a safe place from here. When you speak with the doctors, I want you to repeat the words I've told you with conviction, as though they're the only thing that matters.
She was coercing him?
Oh my god. The shadow's gone. It has vanished. You are now fully yourself once more. Tell them you regret everything that happened, that you cannot understand how you acted in such a way. Speak of how you have found peace in reading, how you now wish to live more serenely with purpose. Make them see that the shadows no longer exist, but the darkness has completely faded. They must believe you are free. I know this is not entirely true, but I'm certain that with effort, you can control the shadow. You must do it for us, for what lies ahead. They do not see you as you are. They only see you as a mere piece in their game. We shall show them that they have no control over our fate. Once you are free, I shall request my discharge as well. My place will be with you, and together we shall make our way to the Bloomsbury Manor. I love you, and I know that as soon as we will be free, this will all be behind us, and everything we've dreamed of will begin to come true. With all of my love, Elodie. Whoa. Wild.
She goaded him into leaving the sanatorium. That man was desperately ill, but Elodie's selfishness outweighed what little sense she had. She pushed him too far. If I pieced this together correctly, that Walter was never really Walter at all. There was another personality. She called it the Shadow, a dominant, dangerous force that surfaced again and again in his life. The threads are beginning to unravel, but I need to see this through. What truly happened to Walter Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what? We gotta climb back up the rope. This is not gonna be good. Something is gonna happen. Am I prepared? I don't think I'm prepared. Yeah, just going home. Where was Dr. Mulder's second? Ha! And it is 3, 9, 1, 2, 4. So loud. Oh. You got in here, Mulder?
Patient number 1365 returns after an absence of 4 months. He's in a state of utter disorientation, perspiration pouring off him, and good heavens, there's a severe wound to the skull. His clothes and hands are covered in blood, and it doesn't appear to be his own. He cannot recall his name, nor anything that's happened during these past months. Seems to have found his way back here more by some strange instinct than by memory itself. The personality once known as Walter has vanished entirely, as has the entity we refer to as the Shadow, though given his nature, I cannot say with certainty it isn't still lurking beneath the surface. We have treated cases of dissociative identity before, but never one such as this. His appearance, his voice, even his build and weight change quite drastically. Now he looks frail, gaunt, empty, as though there's nothing inside, as though he were but an empty shell, waiting to be occupied. His condition calls for far stricter supervision. This institution is no longer equipped to care for him. I am ordering his immediate transfer to St. Dymphna Hospital. Dr. Former, a specialist in matters such as this, will take him under his care. As I near the end of my tenure as director, I must see this case brought to a decisive close. The blood upon his hands, the emptiness in his eyes, all point to an act of the gravest kind. One his mind appears to have erased entirely. God help us, if the Shadow should ever wake again.
Wait.
So it seems Walter came back to the sanatorium of his own accord, though he was utterly incapable of recalling what he'd done. They moved him to St. Dymphna's Hospital. Could he still be there after 20 years? What became of him? I'll have to follow this lead.
We're going on a trip, folks.
That man returned to the new sanatorium, remembering practically nothing. Maybe it was the wound Lady Margaret left him. Or maybe his mind shattered and never came back after what happened that night. As for me, I was hired to find the one who killed Lady Fordside, and my intuition told me they were still there, in the depths of St. Dymphna. I sensed that the end of the road was waiting for me in that place.
I got a nice car.
Can't very well saunter in through the front door as if nothing's amiss. I'll need to find another way in.
Okay.
Here's an open window.
It's locked.
Annette, I've stored the copy of the dispensary keys on you requested in the storage room file cabinet. Okay.
It's locked. The night shift nurses are behind this door. I need to find another way into the hallway to the rooms.
I got this. They're in the file cabinet. Or next to the file cabinet. I'm scared. I'm gonna get caught.
John Morley and the case of the red shoes. What the devil does this mean?
Oh no!
Lady Margaret.
That fateful night, I was startled by the noise. Those wretched cries of agony from dear Elodie. I rushed to her chambers, and there you stood, stained with the blood of the one soul I cherished above all others in this world.
What?
The housekeeper had warned me, but I turned a deaf ear. Elodie was finally happy, even amidst your incessant bouts of volatility.
What?
Yet, with the passage of time, your demeanor darkened. More and more frequently, that sinister presence lurking within you began to surface.
What?
Each appearance more violent than the last. Elodie no longer gazed upon you with the starry-eyed affection of a smitten young woman.
I'm so confused.
The atmosphere in this house grew suffocating, fraught with an unbearable tension. That very afternoon I spoke with her. She had resolved to end your engagement. You seemed, or so I dared hope, to have accepted it with grace. But that night, that very night, you ended her life in the most savage manner imaginable. I threw myself upon Elodie, desperate to save her. But alas, it was far too late. Months later, I learned you had returned voluntarily to the sanatorium. I sought answers
Okay, she's not talking
and
to me,
immersed
maybe?
myself
I
in
don't
understanding the afflictions that plagued you.
Or my character? Like, what is going on?
Dissociative identity disorder, they called it. A condition in which one might host multiple identities, each vying for dominion over the body. But the man confined in that bleak institution was not the shadow, not the fiend who had stolen my daughter. No, he was but the shell, the hapless vessel. And I yearned to find the true culprit, not the facade, the murderer himself. Thus I devised my plan. I came to visit you, and just as Elodie had done, I crafted a new role for you, a new identity to inhabit. I brought books, personal artifacts, penned letters as Penny. I leased an office and prepared every detail meticulously, down to the smallest thread for your return as John Morley. Everything had to be flawless.
My
And why,
gosh.
you may ask? To make you remember, to awaken the shadow, to summon forth the murderer from the abyss of your fractured mind. John Morley is a good man. Walter Brandon was a spirited young sailor brimming with love for Elodie. But the shadow was a merciless, unrepentant killer. I wanted to destroy the murderer who had stolen my daughter. But I could never bring myself to harm an innocent man. My obsession, my singular purpose, was to awaken the shadow.
What? Carry on. That was a shocking ending. So shocking. I had no idea. I literally thought the whole time that, okay, bro's a detective. I had zero clues. This was a great game. Interactive really did the dang thing with this one. Whoa. I mean, all right, folks. Well, thank you so much for taking this journey with me into the last case of John Morley. We found out that our character was a nut. He was a nut. But that was just an amazing story, amazing storyline, really well put together by the developers. And I'm excited to try some more of their games and some other stuff. So if you have a suggestion on my next mystery game, please leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, check out my links in the description box below. I love you. Bye, Jane. Hola. Adios. Adios. Bye.